Ugh, I don't love this quote. At least that's what I was wrestling with while I made this card. Even storms make room for sunsets. Let's see where the studio takes us. Hi, I'm Holly. Welcome to Seeds in Starlight Studio, where we plant creative seeds to grow our glimmers. Have you ever been going through something and someone reminds you that it'll get better? Just wait it out. I appreciate them saying that to me. I know it's coming from a good place. What I want people to understand, at least about me, is that when I'm right in the middle of it, I don't really want to have to think about how long I might have to wait for it to get better. Here's what I actually believe, though. I don't think we have to wait for the storm to pass to find a glimmer. I think we can make a little moment of beauty while we're still in it. So I'm starting with blending the gray, which feels a little backward, right? You'd think if I'm trying to work through something, I want to try to get to the bright pink and yellows first. But I want the storm to be on the page first. I want to sit with it before I rush to the prettier part. The blue takes up a lot of the card as well, because that's most of the sky, and I think that's about right. The gray isn't a small thing that gets to just pass quickly. It's most of the weather, which is the same thing when we're going through something hard. I believe we can find a glimmer, but that does not take away the fact that that gray sky still is taking up a lot of space for us. I'm not wiping the gray away to make room for these beautiful colors. The color is landing within the storm. The gray is what it's catching on. Have you ever noticed that a totally clear blue sky, as beautiful as that is, doesn't make as pretty of a sunset? In comparison, it might be a little boring. It's those leftover clouds that catch all the gold. I've got 3 clouds, and once I know where they're sitting, I know where the rain goes. I'm not going to pretend that the rain isn't there. I'm going to stamp it right in on all parts of the sky. Because here's the thing, the sunset doesn't cancel the storm. They're both allowed to be in the same sky, on the same evening, at the same time. And then I couldn't help because I love a little shine. I'm putting some silver hearts right there in the middle of the rainstorm. My rainstorm, my rules. Okay, now for the letters. This is the part where I probably make it so much harder than it needs to be. I move them around so many times, trying to get them in a perfect line and figure out what's the perfect arrangement to make. So I made a little moment of beauty, and it's still raining on the card, both things existing at once, the storm and the beauty. I'm not going to tell you that making and doing your creative practice is going to clear up your stormy skies. I'm just someone trying to figure out how my own brain works. But I know that when I do make and I do get into my creative space, while I'm in the middle of the gray, I stop feeling like the storm is the only thing in the room. And maybe that's something your brain will do too. You don't have to wait for it to pass. You can make your glimmer right here while you're in it. Even storms make room for sunsets. Oh, I can't forget to add some clear little dewdrop embellishments, kind of acting like raindrops, you know? If you want to make things in the gray alongside me, I'd love for you to subscribe and stay a while. I hope you find your glimmer today, and if you do, I'd love to hear about it. See you later.